So welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, you're going to understand the biggest reason why we system software engineer should run about ARM architecture. So why we need to run about ARM architecture as system software engineer? The biggest reason is that ARM processors are everywhere. If you involve in your project like smart appliances or digital TV or smartphone and infotainment system in automotive sector, you will easily realize that all these types of projects are based on the ARM processor. In case of smart appliances, you can you can identify that many of the smart appliances can be running using the ARM processor because the biggest features of the ARM processor is to guarantee the good performance with the lower power, with high efficiency. So that features make all of the customer and our software developer or hardware engineer to use the ARM processor. And in case of digital TV, you can see that all of the product of digital TV is based on the ARM processor. So ARM processors power the modern smart television, offering efficient performance and lower consumption. When you look at the automotive business sector, many of the ARM processors is dominating in infotainment system and ADAS system and telematic system because ARM processors provide reliable platform for complex multimedia tasks in case of infotainment system. So every time you have the opportunity to develop your project as system software engineer in this business, and you will realize that a lot of your project is based on the ARM processor or ARM architecture. That is the biggest reason why you have to run about ARM architecture. That is the viewpoint of the ARM processor from software point of view. And another reason why you have to run about ARM architecture is that if you're familiar with the fundamental features like exception handling and interrupt handling, and it will give you insight on improving your debugging ability as system software engineer. When you involve any kinds of project, what is most important ability as system software engineer? So after I have a lot of interview with the system software engineer throughout the world, I can see that troubleshooting ability is one of the most important ability to become brilliant system software engineer. So if you are familiar with exception handling in ARM architecture, and it will help you identify the crash issues, a lot of unexpected freeze issues by looking at the registers provided by ARM architecture. And sometimes you may go through performance issues such as slowness issues. Sometimes audio sounds can be corrupted or display graphic can be corrupted in specific scenario. So in this scenario, what you have to do is to resolve this kind of performance issues. In this case, understanding of the ARM architecture give you insight into the some of the fix the problem by performance tuning. And sometimes if you change the small some compile option, or if you modified some the function inside any parameter in the function, and then it will optimize your program. So understanding of ARM architecture give you insight into the program in terms of performance point of view. And then sometimes as system support engineer, you will have a lot of opportunity to look into source code in Linux device driver or Linux kernel. In some cases, you will working on the real-time operating system. So important thing is the key features of Linux kernel and key features in real-time operating system is implemented using specific assembly instruction that is specific to CPU architecture. So one of the typical example is interrupt handling, context switching, and system call. All these features are implemented using assembly instruction that is specific to ARM architecture. So if you have some good understanding of ARM architecture, and it enable us to understand the Linux kernel, the key features or real-time operating features, and then it will eventually give you provide more opportunity to become the brilliant system software engineer in your field. So in this lecture, I talk about the three reasons why we have to learn about the ARM architecture. First thing is ARM processors are everywhere. If you involve in any kinds of project, and your project maybe will be based on ARM processor. And then if you'd like to improve your troubleshooting ability, such as crash issues and performance issues, understanding of the ARM architecture will upgrade your troubleshooting ability. And if you'd like to the fundamental primary feature in Linux kernel or real-time operating system, and understanding of ARM architecture will give you insight, or it will be the foundation to understand that each specific feature in Linux kernel and real-time operating system. Thanks for watching this lecture. See you next time.